Welcome. Think about this. Let's be reasonable. Everybody back in October and November, we're saying Bitcoin is going to 100,000. It's going to 100,000. Don't miss that boat. Where are we today? Think about it. Everybody's saying Bitcoin go to 15,000, 12,000, 6,000, and even 3,000. Let's discuss peak inflation. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are going to go over, rather than all the other people in the cryptoverse talking about where's Bitcoin going, because everybody's saying it's going to be going down to 15,000 and then 12,000 and then 8,000 and then next to 7,000 and then even down to 3,000. That's what the herd is saying. But there's data I'm going to look at. We're going to look at real data. Instead of talking about Celsius hiring lawyers, we're going to look at the real data, get prepared to get the bottom. Okay, guys, so I want to go over a few things with you. I have a chart here, or not a chart, but I have some information here. I'm going to talk about peak inflation. 5 signals to watch for. Peak inflation. This is an article from November 2021. Supply chains. And I could say supply chains are probably an issue. Some of the, I know the pork facilities out in California have been shut down because we let the Chinese own them. And they're shutting that down. Housing and rents. I think it's going to slow up because if you take a look at the mortgage rates, look at that, 6.4, 6.49 for a 30-year fix and 5.5 for the 15-year fix. U.S. mortgage rates surged 5.78%, the biggest jump since 1987. So we're getting near peak inflation is what I'm trying to get here. That there's a possibility. Now, I was trying to go over here, try to find the Treasury inflation protected, the tips. These are the tips over here. You can buy these from the Treasury Direct. And then it doesn't tell me the yield or anything. I was going to figure that out, where these are hedged against inflation. But if you go to the 10-year Treasuries right here, you can see the 10-year Treasuries are in a topping pattern with bearish divergence. Want to show you that. I think pretty good evidence of what's coming together. And then on the next page, energy and commodity prices. Let's go to U.S. oil. U.S. oil is probably going to be coming up into a topping pattern again. So there's a likelihood this is going to go down. Okay. And the other thing is too, Ford CFO, auto loan delinquencies on the rise. So that's another thing that's going to give a little bit more information for you guys that we are probably already at peak inflation. We could already be there. We could have already been there, just as the data is just catching up behind or something like that. I mean, they were writing about this before, like about 30, 60 days ago. We could already be there. And then there's this article here that I saw. Stocks usually thrive after inflation peaks. So is now a good time to buy. And you can see here, this group said at least, that's according to an analysis from the Leithold Group, which looked at market performance since 1945 and found that when inflation is high, stocks tend to outperform well right after inflation rate peaks. Right there, guys. And then I had some news rep. This is an article from May, about 30 days ago. Sharp rise in inflation may have hit a peak, but remains at 40-year high. So there's some information out there that let you guys know that it is possible that we've hit peak inflation. You know, usually what the herds are saying and everything, just like if you think about it, guys, think about this. What were they doing? What was the herd doing in October and November and December? The herd was saying Bitcoin was going to 100,000. What is the herd doing now? The herd is saying Bitcoin's going to 15, 12, 9, 7, and 6. Think about it, guys. It's the same. We're at the same place, except we're down at the bottom, going down. A lot of people are just reading the overall data or getting the information from mainstream, going inflation, raising interest rates, and it's over with. That's basically the mindset right now. And I think people are, it's a herd mentality. All I can say, it's a herd mentality, guys. So now I wanted to go also too, looking at the DXY. The DXY is going to peak if you can see, I'm going to use a trend line right here on the DXY. It's in a peaking pattern too, guys. It's making, it's making bearish divergence. And then the DXY is going to probably go into a multi-year correction. And just to give you guys an idea, at the longer time frame, it'll go into this multi-year correction, and then it'll come back over here, just like over here. This this correction that it did, it took 4 years, and then it'll be over here again, and then you'll have the same issue back over here. The dollar start going back up and gaining strength against other currencies. So what does that have to do with Bitcoin? Just want to make this real quick for you guys, real quick, because we're going to dissect, get real news. This channel, real news, you know, let you guys know what's really going on. Now, let you know, could I be wrong? I could be completely wrong, guys, and Bitcoin is going down to 3,000. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. So what does this have to do with Bitcoin? It's probably forming a bottom, guys. Now, is it going to be there at 20 or 21,000? It could go down to 16, 17, 18,000 or something like that, possibly. I don't think it'd go 15 or 16. But I think generally in this area, plus or minus maybe 10% or 15 or 20%, no more, no less. And at the end of the day, when Bitcoin's at 100,000, you're probably not going to care if you bought Bitcoin at 17 or 18,000. Something to think about. Thanks for watching. Peace.